Upon completion of this module, you will be able to describe clauses associated with the following leaves: maternity leave, paternity leave, child adoption leave, and childcare leave. Maternity leave is granted to married and unmarried female government servants. It can be granted for a maximum period of 180 days for childbirth to an employee with less than 2 surviving children. In case of miscarriage or abortion, a total leave of 45 days in the entire service can be granted. It is granted with a full salary. In continuation, other leave due and admissible may be granted for 2 years, including 60 days commuted leave and L&D without a medical certificate. Paternity leave is granted to male government servants with less than 2 surviving children. It can be granted for 15 days within a period of 6 months from the date of childbirth. It can be granted in case of adoption of a child as well. Child adoption leave is granted to female government servants having less than 2 surviving children for the adoption of a child less than 1 year old. It may be granted for 2 years with full pay, and it qualifies for pension and increment. In continuation, other leave due and admissible may be granted for 1 year, including 60 days commuted leave and L&D without a medical certificate. Childcare leave is granted to female government servants for taking care of 2 eldest surviving children below 18 years of age or 22 years in case of disabled children. May be granted
to a single male employee also.
The maximum period that can be granted is 730 days in the entire service. Childcare leave cannot be granted in more than 3 spells in a calendar year.
However, it may be granted in 6 spells to a single female employee.
It can be continued with the inclusion of 60 days commuted leave and L&D without a medical certificate.